Great morning, Dr. Moore.
Hey, Dr. Mark. Say something so we can hear you.
She's on mute.
I know.
It's music in the background, so I didn't want to.
No, you're fine. I just want to
Oh,
make sure we
okay.
could hear you. It's all good. We're
Okay.
about to get
All right.
started, you guys. I see y'all out there.
Good
Are we up and
morning.
live? Have you went live and posted it? I'm just checking with the producer, you guys. Somebody was telling me the other day is that when we go live, is that we go faster on one than the other. And
Yeah,
I
there is
was
a delay.
we learned is that we have
Morning.
to
Oh, good
that
morning,
we have
Nicole.
to we
Look
have to
at you. Look
actually
at you.
publish it. Look like Nicole's on the way to Golden Gate. I hope you got your Fear 101. I
I've
know you're
been
not
studying
showing
it,
up
but just
without.
give me some grace. Give me some grace. Give me
I
some
know you
grace.
didn't show up without the Fear 101 today. Good
Wait a
morning,
minute, wait a
everybody.
minute. We
Welcome
mixing
to the
work.
morning
Right.
drive
Okay.
with
Let's
the
keep it going.
Undertaker. All right, you guys. I'm
Undertaker.
blessed today to have Minister David Lane in the house.
Great morning and blessings on y'all.
And we
Hey.
have Dr. Mars in the house.
Hey,
All
Dr.
right,
Mars.
now she
Good
did it. She
morning,
did it on
y'all.
purpose.
Pumping gas.
She pumping gas. Now that's a shame. What man let his woman pump
Pump
gas?
gas. I was going to say the same thing.
Listen.
Mm,
He
mm,
didn't know
mm.
I needed gas.
He
Okay, he
needs
didn't know
it.
I needed
Yeah,
gas.
my
Nicole,
Dr. Mars. You don't have
Nicole.
to explain. You don't have to
Listen,
explain,
I
but
don't
we,
have to
we
explain. I don't have
And
to
unless you
don't worry
explain.
have an
about it.
electric car, he know you need gas.
Listen, he paid a car note. I can at least put some doggone gas
Mm,
in it.
No,
Thank you,
mm,
King
mm,
Taylor.
no.
Oh, okay
mm.
then.
I
Yeah.
know
Thank
what
you,
we
Doc.
talking
Thank
about
you for
today
Mind
on
your
the
that.
morning
business.
drive.
Take care of what you take care of, and he gonna take care of what he take care of. Mind your business.
Woo! On the morning drive.
BGR.org. Say y'all all can't be talking at the same time. Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to Golden Gate.
And stop starting stuff.
Morning drive with the Undertaker. All right, we rolling. You guys want Matt is in the house. Good morning, all the way from Grand Prairie, Texas. Diane
Good
Fields
morning,
Robinson.
everybody.
Good morning, good morning. Miss Beverly McCray. We see you out there, Cynthia Simpson. And Miss Latoya Mapp, all the way from Mississippi, 69 degrees. Latoya, tell us exactly what town you're in. Theodore Johnson. Theo, thank God it's Friday. I'm not sure what that means. Good morning, everybody. Dallas Cowboy News. Look who just popped up
Uncle Eugene Payne.
all the way from Monroe,
Hey, Uncle Eugene.
Louisiana. All right,
All
69
right.
degrees in Monroe. And mother-in-law Daphne Payne is in the house. You guys, it is
Hey,
Memorial
mother-in-law.
Day. It is Memorial Day weekend. Anybody excited besides me?
I am. Last day of school. That's why I'm excited.
All right, last day of school. Let me tell you guys, y'all be careful now. Now, this is Memorial Day is when you memorialize the veterans that passed on. That gave the ultimate sacrifice. I just want y'all to know that. That's what Memorial Day is for. Veterans Day is when we say Happy Veterans Day to the living veterans. Now, we take Memorial Day, we take advantage of it to have the option to go out to the cemetery and spend some time with our family and so forth. So, y'all be sure to subscribe to YouTube Golden Gate 5. Ask the morning drive teacher what Memorial Day is all about. What do you have planned, Dr. Marr, for Memorial Day weekend?
Come back to me. I'm fixing to get in the car.
Talk to me, Nicole. What do you have planned for Memorial Day weekend?
I do not have any big plans. I think I'm working in Golden Gate for a few hours. After that, I don't have any plans really. I plan to buy me some barbecue, so I'm not going to barbecue this year. And that's it. Just relax.
All right. Come on, Minister Lane. What's happening for Memorial Day weekend?
Well, the weekend I'll be here. Memorial Day I'll be in Orlando, Florida.
Okay, so on the weekend, you're working at Golden Gate Funeral Home. The actual morning of, or like, why Orlando?
Family vacation.
Family vacation. That should be fun. You got Glenn Keenan is in the house. Sandra Kennedy all the way from Georgia. Mary Malcolm, mom is listening. Be careful today. All right,
Hey,
Billy
Mama
Miller.
Malcolm.
We see you out there. Dallas Cowboy News. You guys, I'm gonna give y'all a
But wait a
name.
minute. I am, since we can't all talk at the same time. I told you, light skin, I was getting back in the car.
Getting in the car. Go, come on, get in the
Now,
car since
what
you
I'm doing for
smelling like
Memorial Day
gas.
weekend is
Wearing gas cologne today. What?
nothing.
Who
I
woman wearing
did.
gas
There is
cologne?
sanitizer out
Two
here.
people talking.
Okay, we can't talk at the same
Who
time.
woman wearing
Same
gas
time.
cologne? Go
Listen,
on, go
not
ahead.
me, not me. Wash your nasty hands. So
Go on,
yeah,
go
I'm
ahead.
I'm gonna be relaxing too. Thank you.
A grown woman wearing gas cologne.
I'm
But
not
anyway,
wearing gas cologne.
Deborah Jefferson is in the house. Good
Don't
morning,
cut
good
me off.
morning.
I'm not wearing gas
If
cologne.
you have a man, your woman should not be
Let me
pumping
tell you
gas.
something before you get your behind whooped early in the AM. What I will not do is go back and forth with you about what happens at my address. My man did not know that I needed gas, okay? And I don't need to explain that to you or anybody else,
Sandra
okay?
Kennedy. Y'all
Okay.
pumping, women pumping gas in Georgia?
Today I'm pumping gas.
All right,
Okay,
Dallas
today
Cowboy
I
news.
am.
Dallas
Well,
Cowboys.
yeah, don't worry about
Now,
him.
you better move on.
You know we so
Worry about
excited
your
about
own
Dallas
house.
Cowboys is in the OTAs. Dallas Cowboys. I want y'all to remember this name, Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas, defensive tackle. Solomon Thomas. Why do we like Solomon, you guys? Because he graduated from Capel,
High
right
school.
here, local young man. But
Mm-hmm.
also, you guys, he's been in the league for a little while. He was nominated for Walter Payton Man of the Year when he was playing for the
Oh, okay.
Jets. I'm just saying the Jets thought enough of him and his character. So each team every year nominates one player, and they nominated him. So I'm shocked that he's even available to even come to Dallas. So you guys, I'm excited to have him. But not only that, he's a ball player. Have you heard of him before, David?
Yes, sir. I
I
remember
mean,
him from the Jets.
he's a
He's a
ball player.
monster. Yeah,
He
he's a
is
monster.
a ball player.
Yeah.
And this was so really interesting about him, Marlana. The position he plays is usually really big old guys, and he's not one of them. He's what they call an undersized defensive tackle. But what makes him exciting, you guys, is the energy he has. He's faster than they are. He's quicker than they are. He outworks everybody, which makes him successful at that position. So I want to just kind of piggyback on that for a second, David Lane. Do you think is that it's always about talent, or can hard work whoop talent?
You're all over my success principles today. But yes, I definitely think that hard working with talent every day, all day. Because you have talent that's dormant, that's lazy talent, that's unrealized. So definitely, I think hard working are trump talent.
All right, Dr. Moore, do you think bigger you are, the harder you fall? I mean, Solomon Thomas is that guy to say, hey, this is a big man position, but I can play it because I'm going to work faster, harder, smarter. What
Yeah,
do
I
you think
think you
about that,
definitely.
Dr.
I,
Moore?
I think you have to really prove yourself in those positions, right? So to Lane's point, you can be big and people think, oh, well, they're great at their job. No, I think you still have to prove yourself. We saw that with Shaquille O'Neal. Thought that he was, great in certain areas, but had a really hard time with shooting free throws. So I think you really have to position people in their lane.
All right, come on, Nicole. I want to hear from you.
I just say give people an opportunity to show their talent. I mean, you don't judge a book by the cover, so just wait and see what they're going to show you.
Nicole, mute 1 second. Let me see if I'm hearing something in the
Yes?
background. Just mute 1 second.
You have noise in my background?
Yeah, I said mute 1 second and I see if that's what I'm hearing. You see your mute?
Okay.
Just hit it. No, I'm
You
just
know I'm
teasing.
driving.
Just hit mute. That's the whole point. All right, you guys, boy, these women. All right, here we go, you guys. Listen, but nothing great about Solomon. She still ain't hit that mute yet, have she? All right, Solomon Thomas. You see that mute button, baby? There you go. Solomon Thomas, you guys say this culture, though, Dr. Marr, is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what he got up and said. He says, listen, I know you guys think a lot about me coming here. And Walter Payton, Man of the Year, why would he come to another team? He says it is exciting every day.
Mm.
Exciting every day to play for the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
You guys, that culture is going to tell me what? What can I say? What's going to
Everything.
happen? What's going to happen,
Everything.
Dr. Marr?
Everything. Romans, whatever, 8:28. For we know that
Mm-hmm.
all things
Work together
work
for
together.
those.
So I just feel like when the culture is tight, like you're gonna run and you're gonna be excited to be there. But I think that Jerry Jones has done a great job in terms of, we say that he's the #1 marketer in the country when it comes to the NFL, and he's done an amazing job to where Dallas, no matter good, bad, or indifferent, they are still the team that a lot of players want to play for, just because of the culture that has been established, over 30, 40 years.
Yeah, that makes a big difference, you guys. The bottom line is that we didn't know who this coach was. We said he
Mm-hmm.
had no head coaching experience.
I can't hear
Y'all,
y'all, so y'all just keep talking. Keep going.
anything is better than what we had. I did not like Mike McCarthy hire. I didn't like his coaching style. I never thought he was a winner. That was not his Super Bowl. That was his quarterback that won that Super Bowl. I never liked him. Y'all know that from day one. And even though I was a major Dallas Cowboy fan, not a fan of his, I'm excited by giving this new coach a chance. Tell me what you think, David Lane.
I think that he's obviously shown the shift that's on the culture because I hadn't heard this kind of excitement in the locker room in a very long time. I know Jerry Jones is great in marketing, but he does not do anything for. He actually been a detriment, in my opinion, to the locker room. So the fact that Brian Schottenheimer has done what he's done in such a short period of time, I'm excited about the future and what's
All right.
potentially going to happen.
JD Pope is in the house. Latasha Hills. We see you out there. Bear Robinson, all the way from Virginia. 58 degrees in Virginia.
A little chilly.
Look at me. See out there. I see Jamisa Johnson. Good morning. Good morning. Lucinda Evans. All
Good
right.
for.
Miss Beverly Gibson Lord, all the way from Farmersville,
I
Louisiana.
think Miss
71
Mignon's
degrees.
on here too.
Where's Miss Mignon? Mignon told me yesterday I didn't give her shout out.
Yeah.
We in Johnson, Golden Gate #1 employee. There she is
Yeah.
right there. Mignon is watching. All right, Mignon, we got you today. Give us some entertainment news, Dr. Marr.
So we all know yesterday Kid Cudi took the stand in the P. Diddy trial.
All
Again,
right.
no evidence of sex trafficking, no evidence of what we're really here for. He basically said Cassie set him up. His car was set on fire. He met Diddy in New York. And Diddy, I think they either met her in New York or LA. I can't remember, but
L.A.
he
It was L.A.
LA. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Suge Knight said, listen, the real Diddy would have shot him up. That's what Suge Knight said from behind bars. Now that's what Suge Knight said. But he was saying that he was jealous because him and Cassie were in a relationship. He felt threatened at several times. But again, it did not help the defense in any way. Talking about a relationship with the star witness and what allegedly happened. So I again, and then Nicole Brown's sister from the O.J. Simpson trial say she see a lot of comparison of the O.J. trial and this trial, even though Cassie made it out alive. So again, we're still not seeing evidence of the sex trafficking. We're just seeing what you did to me allegedly, or proof that you harmed me. So again, it's really helping the prosecution in this case right now, because we're really not seeing concrete evidence of the charges that are being brought against P.
So
Diddy.
you're saying the defense is going to do well with
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
because this guy, it tells you how weak that case must be for you to put somebody there saying, I think he broke in my house.
yeah,
We're not charging him with burglary, right?
Exactly.
What does this
correct.
mean? I think he put my car on fire. We're not charging him with arson, right?
Oh,
It's not
okay.
like that's even on them. Why are we even discussing who broke in your house or who burned down your? That's not a charge.
And
That's not a charge.
why not press charges, or why not present that a long time ago? So here
Right.
again, it's looking good for him in terms of what he's being charged with, because we're not seeing that as of yet.
So I'm gonna ask this question. David Lane, Nicole, jump in. You're not on mute, so we can hear you. David, Nicole,
Go
what are
back
y'all
in.
thinking?
I'll
I'll
go
start
back
with you,
out and come
Nicole.
back in so I can hear y'all.
I can hear you, Nicole. Listen to me.
She
What
can't
do you
hear
think
us.
should? Okay, she going out. All right. What do you think, David? Do you think that he should go before the judge on this? Because I mean, I'm thinking, man, he shouldn't even had a jury because they haven't had any evidence.
Right.
I just hate that he's even before a jury
I'll be
because I don't want them to get emotional
right.
involved.
And I'll be nervous about that just because of some of the evidence that the judge is allowing to be presented. I'll be nervous for him to just go in front of the judge and not have somebody that's a little more impartial. I understand what you're saying. And what we said from the beginning, it seems like they're on a smear campaign. They're trying to assassinate his character and make him out to be a bad person, which, again, I know what you're saying as far as it could taint the jury's perception.
Because that's all they're
Yeah,
doing.
exactly.
They're not. They don't have any evidence.
So hopefully they pick the right jurors who will actually weigh the evidence. And they have no evidence to support, again, the charges. We continue to say to support the charges that are actually on that he's being charged with.
Everybody I spoke to in the legal realms are saying there's no evidence.
Right.
Not for what they're charging him. That's
Exactly.
evidence of all this
Exactly.
craziness.
Right.
But I don't want a jury to say, "Hey, he's guilty just because he's a no
Okay.
good boyfriend or he's an
Right.
abuser," or even if you believe he put the car on fire, even if you believe he did break in a house. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's just not what he's being charged with.
There
And
we
I
go.
agree, Mr. B. I think that he is a very bad person for putting his hands on a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, I think he is
And not
the
putting gas in the
devil.
car.
I think there's no question about that. But the other pieces, and they showed, all of the things that were in, these closets or in these cabinets, all this baby oil that they said you donated and all that stuff. So I'm just saying, you know,
I
I
picked it
think
up
he's
at the
a,
gas station when I was filling up
yeah,
Jackie car.
but stick Stick to the
That was
facts.
a good
Stick
one.
to the
Good one.
facts.
Good one.
Don't
Good
don't bring my man
That
in
wasn't
this.
no
Don't
good.
bring my
one.
man in this. Don't bring my man in this.
Nicole, let's go. Let's go. What do you think? Do you think he should have went before a jury because it's like no evidence, and the prosecutors are basically like, "Hey, we're gonna just play on he's a bad guy." All right, we'll come back to it. Glenn King is in the
You
house,
was
you
going
guys.
in and out, so I guess your little Wi-Fi is bad over here by the Golden Gate.
It's all
But
right. We're gonna go with it, you guys. We're in Golden Gate, and our Wi-Fi is doing great.
Yeah.
Entertainment news. Let's see.
okay, here we are. Y'all finna say, oh, I sit on the outside.
Grammy winner singer Chris Brown was released.
Good.
Yes.
$6.7
Million.
billion
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Was a bond?
bail.
Why
Oh
why
my
you all
God.
in my business?
Who did he kill?
He didn't kill nobody. He's hit somebody side of the
Six
head with that bottle.
point seven million dollar bail.
Just the backward.
Help me, my
Yeah.
brother.
No,
Go.
somebody asked me.
You could
like,
kill the
on that.
president. Your bail would have been lower.
So, what's the difference between a bail and a bond? Somebody asked me the question. I couldn't answer it.
That's a very good question, you guys. You have a couple of options when you go to jail,
Okay.
and you can bond out
Okay.
without a bail bondsman.
Okay.
So if you go to jail, you don't need a bail bondsman. You say, how much is my bond?
Mm-hmm.
Bond meaning that you're going to put up money saying you're going to come back to court.
Right.
So if I pay, let's say I'm going to use simple numbers. Let's say if my bond is $1,
Mm-hmm.
I only have to pay a bail bondsman
Okay.
10%,
Gotcha.
but I don't get that back.
Gotcha.
Now I'm out on bail.
Gotcha.
But that bondsman owns that.
Gotcha.
He can come back and throw me back.
I got you.
So you see those bonds people go back and get folks, right?
Yeah.
So your bond, you can just pay cash,
Mm-hmm.
and when you go to court, guess what they do?
You can check.
Give it all back to you.
Gotcha.
Now, if you bail out with a bail bondsman, is that you lose that 10%. That goes to the bail because he takes a chance or she takes a chance on saying that you're going to show back up.
Okay.
Now, 6.7. Come on, Dr. Moore. You say I'm all in your business. Dr. Moore, 6.7. Y'all, this is what he's charged with. Let's just be clear. He got into a fight
Mm-hmm.
with a music
Yes.
producer.
Yes.
He hit him with they said
Bottle.
he hit him with a bottle
Yes.
in London back in 2023. That's just,
Oh, it's
Yes.
years ago.
y'all, 6.7. Listen, the guy's not dead.
Yeah.
No.
So do you think that bond is just ridiculous, Dr. Moore?
Absolutely. And I think that when people see what you have, they're going against. Listen, if I know that you are Warren Beatty, what's his name?
Warren Buffett.
Warren
Yeah,
Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
And you hit me, oh yeah, I'm trying to get all your coins. So I think it's ridiculous. To your point, I think that is ridiculous because you are yet alive. You still have the activities of your limbs. So I don't see, Jesus, please drop
But
the
people
charges
get
because
killed.
I don't see it.
People
Huh?
get killed. We know who did it. I've never seen a
Yes.
bond at 6.7. I've never seen it.
Oh, that's-
Yeah,
I
I've
think
seen
your
multiple
name.
murders.
What's in a name? Money is in a name.
But 6.7, I mean, that has to be a record or something, right?
It got to be. Got to be.
Big dog, I know you
And
see
where
this
was
out
his
here,
attorney? I guess they
6.7.
couldn't really. I guess he couldn't help him. Wow, a
I
lot.
mean, 6.7. Jacqueline Peel, favorite school teacher, is in the house.
Yeah.
You guys, they said it caused seriously bodily harm. I
Yeah.
think London is thinking he's going to give them some time.
Goodness gracious.
And that's the thing. When you do those crimes overseas, I mean, we see what happened to this football player. Was it a football player, basketball player that's over there?
Basketball.
Basketball
Local.
player trying to, they said, allegedly smuggle weed or whatever in it. Y'all
Drugs.
can't go over there. Y'all can't go over there doing everything. You can't.
Well, you know how it is that a lot of times, and that's he's local, so I'm always careful. I know he has family and friends here. Is that we have to be careful. A lot of times we don't understand. I know we hear it, but we don't
Right.
understand it. You're like, what do you mean? If I bought some drugs in Dallas County, I get probation. It's like, here we gonna stone you.
Exactly.
Are we gonna hang you? Are we gonna shoot you?
Or
Or-
hang you.
yeah, I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's just
Right.
interesting when you go there. It's almost unreal, you know how different it is. You're like, man, this
Mm-hmm.
is still the world, right? Like, nah,
Right.
you're not over, you're not in America. And
Not
I
can't
heard Keith
Right. You
Wilkerson
remember that girl
yesterday.
in
He got
Dubai at the airport that put her hand on the airport worker and got all that time in jail?
exactly.
Can't
And I
do it.
know
Better learn the laws of the land.
Keith Wilkerson is on. He was on yesterday, lunch with the Undertaker. We talked about Veterans Memorial Day. He gave us an Easter speech. And he spoke about going from country to country when he was in the Navy. And he says, there's no other place I'd rather be. You know, as much as we talk about our administration, we talk about all the issues we have. There's no people talking, I'm going to move from America and go to, man, no, 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 no. I'm staying right about here, Deborah, because if I get into a fight, I don't want to have to pay $6.7 million to get out. And they would have got him a $400 ticket in Dallas.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. The bottle made it aggravated. I mean, come on, you guys. That is ridiculous. World news, you guys. 100 people has been killed. 100 got killed. And then another 250 wounded in Gaza in 24 hours.
Man.
They starving them, y'all. They starving them to the point now they're saying, we're not even going to let the pictures get out. Have y'all noticed you have seen no pictures of the people in Gaza? Y'all, they're stopping the pictures to get out. The reason they're stopping the pictures, and this is straight from our administration, this is what he says to Israel. If the world see those pictures, we can't even back you no more. Have y'all seen the people starving? Marlonda, have you seen anything? You watch CNN every. Have you seen one picture of them starving?
I
No.
have seen a few of the children, but not lately.
Wait till y'all see
I've
those
seen a couple of pictures
pictures.
of them starving, some, but not a lot.
Millions,
I've seen them.
millions,
They're. It's sad. It's sad.
millions of people are starving. They're saying if these pictures go viral, even the United States came back Israel on this, you guys. And you are consistently blowing people up. And check this out. They finally got the trucks to come through there. And guess what happened? They robbed the trucks.
Of course, they were robbed.
The trucks never even got where they're going. And this is what they're saying. It wasn't Hamas. They're just saying the people are so desperate. If they think it's
Listen,
flour on that thing, they're going to take it
listen.
from them.
I'm just saying, if I haven't ate for a period of time, I'm gonna do everything in my power to do what I have to do to feed me and my family. I'm gonna do what I have to do by any means necessary. I'm gonna do it. If it costs me everything that I have to survive and for my children, I'm gonna do it.
Yesterday, you weren't going to go to jail for them.
I'm
But
not
this
going
was
to
a great
jail.
show, Mr. B. You're
I'm
different than
not
talking to
going to
another.
jail.
Thank you.
But it's amazing how you start talking over me when people want to give you your kudos. But what I'm telling you is I'm not going to jail for you, Mr. Peppermint Man. I'm not going.
Nicole, what's happening with the help tips?
Today, I just have some quick advice, and that is try to take your lunch more than you eat out. It can help you control your spending, it can help you control your weight, and it can help you throughout the day with your thought process because you can stay more focused. Because a lot of times this fast food is, it can overcloud your mind, make you tired. So I know Mr. Beckwith bring his little brown bag. Thank you, Jackie, every day. So yeah, just try to, okay, just try to bring your lunch at least three. I bring mine every day, but just try to do it maybe 3 days a week. Hey, I'm gonna make me a sandwich, whatever it is you bring.
And maybe you
All
can
right,
go
take your
boxing,
lunch for
Nicole.
money and for
After
weight.
after you eat out, maybe you can go boxing and have somebody to film you like you were really working out. And maybe that'll help too. Like you can go boxing
Listen, what we
and
saw
then
was the workout.
yeah. Maybe you can do that. Yeah.
It probably stopped right there.
Yeah. And
Y'all,
have
y'all know
somebody
it's
to
some
film
people
you
on this morning
like you've
drive
been
have
doing
no
it for
idea what
20
y'all talking
years.
about, right?
Yeah.
I just want to throw that
Right.
out
Oh,
there.
they
I'm
know
just
because
saying, I'm not
it's
bringing up.
on. They
I'm
know.
asking Nicole. I'm asking Nicole. Maybe you could do boxing. I don't. No. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm just saying maybe boxing will help.
So
Yeah.
bring your lunch.
Take
But what
your
if you
lunch
can't
more
cook?
often
I'm
than
gonna
you
sip
eat
on some
out.
of this.
But what if you can't cook?
You don't have to cook your lunch. You can make a sandwich. You can make it could be a healthy meal that you put in the microwave. What I'm saying is bring your lunch at least 3 days a week. You can again save money. You can eat healthier because you have a thought out, a lunch that you thought out.
I don't disagree with you. I think that's wonderful. Come on, Dave, give us some success principles.
Actually, have a bonus today too. But the first one is discipline separates the best from the rest.
You said I was
Discipline,
all in it,
you know,
didn't
say
you?
yeah, discipline separates the best
Separates.
from the rest. And also
That is true.
the individual who does the minimum or just enough
Just
or
enough.
does enough to get by, rather. The individual who does enough just to get by, he seldom does more than just get by.
Mm.
The individual who
They,
does or works just enough to get by
just enough to get by.
seldom does more than get by.
Man, never gets by. It don't work.
No,
It
it don't.
just don't work. Good word, my brother. Always. He always coming with it. Discipline is what separates us.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that's halfway successful
Mm-hmm.
knows that. Everybody knows it, Keith Wilkerson. That's the bottom line, period. Mike, Jesus Boy Hardy. Good to see y'all away from Kansas City, my brother. All right, you guys. Trump administration said they're going to revoke Harvard's university ability to enroll
International
international
I
students.
students
saw
are
that.
in trouble.
Yeah.
International
Isn't that
students,
something, y'all?
They are.
they are in trouble. And it's not going to just happen at Harvard and these Ivy League schools. It's going to
Right.
be a trickle down effect. We're going to see it. It's going to happen at SMU, UT Dallas, Texas A&M University Commerce, now East Texas A&M. It's
Let
going
me
to be
tell
a
you.
trickle down effect.
Let me tell you why I don't think it's going to happen at SMU. Y'all ready? SMU support our
Yes.
administration.
Mm.
This only happens when you don't support our administration. This is not happening across the board. As long as you do what we tell you to do, when we tell you to do, if we ask you for those records, if they get up and protest against guys, those kind of things, everybody else going to still be able to do it. As long as you do what they tell you to do.
Mm.
Now, this is
I don't know how
straight
they gonna pull that off.
a bully campaign.
Mm.
Go ahead, Nicole. What do you think? It won't happen
I don't
tomorrow,
know how they
Queen.
will pull it off doing one university and not the other, but he does make ways for
Across the
people
board.
that support him. Yeah.
He making it very clear. Now, it's not international students is the problem. Harvard, I told you what to do. I told you when to do it and how to do it. And y'all told
The
me y'all had
mentors,
enough money. Y'all didn't need us. So I tell you what, the people you're getting your money from, like Saudi Arabia and
I
places
can't
like
hear
that,
them.
what they're saying is
Nicole,
this.
can you hear them?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
I can't hear them.
That's okay. That's okay. So long as everybody else can. All right, y'all listen. Just because you think you have enough
I'm
money, you don't need government
Nicole on the
money.
screen.
What we're saying to you is this. This is what we're saying to you. We are saying to you is that the people you're getting your money from, David,
Mm.
we are going to cut them out.
Exactly.
Because if
Right.
you're not getting the money from the government,
Where you getting the cut the sources?
we'll cut out your sources. And they're saying these people have enough international money, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
We'll cut out your international money.
God,
And y'all, I don't
That's
know if
crazy.
everybody saw that besides me.
he is so spiteful.
Man, I'm telling you, I saw that coming. There you go, Mar. What about now, Mar? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. And let me say this, Dr. Mar. I don't know if you heard what I said this, is that I said he's cutting out the international money.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because Harvard is saying we don't need your federal grants.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying, well, you don't? No, we don't need your federal grants. But I tell you what, we'll cut out your international money.
Yeah.
And that's what he's going to do. Nobody said it yet. Now, you heard that first right here on the morning drive with the Undertaker. But I believe that is the thing. Let's talk a little bit about state news, you guys. I got about 6 minutes while I hang on this. Y'all ready? Religion coming back to the Texas schools.
Mm.
Yes, y'all, it
Talk about
passed the
that.
Senate,
Yeah.
and now it has passed the House.
Mm.
It's on the way to the governor's desk.
Mm.
It's coming back. And you will be able to set an hour aside to go in and do your religious things. And y'all, listen, some people are having a fit about it.
Right.
So let me jump on that side for a second, because we're all Christians on here, so we're a little prejudiced. They're saying you're going to have people that are going to be bullied. It's going to be forced to do things because their friends are doing it. And they don't want to seem like they're being outcast by not doing it. David Lane, what do you think?
We had a conversation, I think, a while ago. You're always ahead of this stuff. I think, at the beginning of the conversation, legally, you talked about it. We talked about, introducing prayer to school to religion about it. I don't think prayer should have been taken out to begin with a long, long time ago. That was a little before my time, right before my time. Um, so I'm okay with it as long as they're not forcing a particular religion on anybody. I think that you should have the latitude to whatever your religion is, or even the lack of if you're atheist. I think everyone should have the freedom to exercise whatever their particular religion is, and not forced as a state religion. If that
And I
makes
want to
sense.
hear from other two ladies, but let me say this. On a college level, You're absolutely right. I think you should be able to get up as an adult and speak about what you feel. But you see what the Trump administration did with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said, get up and be pro Palestinian. We'll kick you out the school. I tell you what, mess around, we'll kick you out the country.
Mm-hmm.
We'll arrest you and put you in the Louisiana jail. Adults get to make that decisions. The SB 11 is what it's called on a elementary level. Do I really have a choice?
So,
If my friends are doing it on a junior high level, I mean, don't you think that put me in a position where do I really, or do I just want to fit in?
so I guess I'm not clear about it. So, is it that they're going to do like an Easter speech? Not trying to be funny, but they're going to send them to the Easter speech, or they're going to have
You
opportunity to do
cannot do
whatever?
it out loud,
Okay.
and you cannot do it over the PA,
Okay.
and it is optional.
Okay. It should be okay then.
When you say optional,
Right.
you're talking about a fourth grader want to hang out with his friends, but his friend is Christian, his
Mm-hmm.
mama is Muslim,
Right.
and his mom saying you better not go in there with that Bible
Right.
because you're going to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Does that put too much pressure?
On the
Yeah,
child.
we've always, I mean, during my time, of course, we wasn't separated. But for a long time, we've been separated school from religion.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Marr.
So, being that I do have two minor children who are, grade school level children, I have a third grader and a first grader. I think that most of these schools will start having go back to these school board meetings and things of that nature where we will be called in to be able to sign a waiver
That's
or
true.
whatever,
That's that.
so that there is an understanding. Because cognitively, a lot of them may not know what this is and the magnitude of it, and so I think that the parents will be able to make a decision as to if they can and should exercise their freedom of religion. So, I'm all for it. But again, I don't think that my children, I mean, they've been raised in church, but I don't think that this is not going to hurt them or help them either way. They have
Dr.
chapel,
Nicole.
Right,
they have chapel
right.
service and stuff like that, but it's not going to make a difference.
Let's go, Nicole.
Yeah. I think the time that they're gonna be allotted to do it is not, it probably won't make a significant impact. Of course, we are Christian, like you said, so we are happy that it's happening. But if you want to look at the bullying part of it, kids are being bullied anyway. Let's just attack the bullying, period, whether it's about your religion, how you dress, your hair, whatever, and just, work on that all together. The
Let me
bullying
help you out,
overall.
sweetie.
But
Go ahead. Let me help you with this. Two things when you're making new friends. This is what I tried to teach my kids growing up. Two things I don't ever want you to discuss. Do not discuss religion
In
Mm-hmm.
politics.
and politics. You just don't do it. When you get to school, just get to know the person.
Mm-hmm.
Where you go to church, how you go to church, what your parents believe in, your kids.
Hmm.
All y'all been forced to believe in what we believe in at this point in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter if your parents is Democrat or Republican. It's nobody's business. I mean, if my mom voted for Trump, my daddy voted for Trump, my loved one voted for Biden. Listen, y'all kids, y'all don't get a vote.
Mm-hmm.
And it shouldn't be a discussion in school.
I agree.
Whatever happened to authenticity of I just love you
Mm-hmm.
for who you are. I
Well, you
just
can't
like
do
you.
it if you bring religion back.
Right.
Because now you're going to decide if this person is a Christian. Because y'all change up for a second, okay? We're Christians. We're in a Christian country. And we're like, yeah, we okay with the Ten Commandments? Yeah, we okay with, okay, change that up. What if Muslim teaching was okay? What if the school your kids go to had the Quran in there? And what they believe in is on the board, not the Ten Commandments. Would that be okay with you, Nicole?
I teach my own kid religion, so again, I'll go with Dr. Marr. I mean, it's what we teach at home. Yeah, they may pick up some things at school, but I don't think it's gonna stick with them like that. I
I
personally don't, but
disagree.
I am happy that they brought it back.
I disagree. I do not believe you should ever mix those two together. Y'all, religion and politics should not be discussed with children. You guys, that's
But
it. I
we had
can't get it
religion
all
before.
out.
We had the religion before, and it worked. All
Can't get
right,
it
bye
out.
bye, y'all. Have a good
Can't get
weekend.
it
Have a good
out.
Memorial Day.
Can't get it
Can't get it
out, you
out.
guys. Listen, we won't be here on Monday. We know that's a holiday. We're going to give everybody a little break, but we will be back Tuesday with the morning drive with the Undertaker. Today, 12 o'clock noon, lunch with the Undertaker, you guys. It's been great so far. Have anybody been catching lunch with the
Yes, sir.
Undertaker? I've been having a great time with you guys.
What are
All
you
right,
talking about
I have to
today?
go back on my.
I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
know. It's a surprise.
Okay, I was trying to bust through them doors. Okay, then y'all
Bye
have
bye,
Right.
everybody.
a great one,
You bust
y'all.
Hey,
on
he
in and
probably
do our
winging
guy
it. He probably
surprise
winging
then.
it, but okay, we'll catch you.
Bye bye, everybody.
Drink your water, Theo. Leave that coffee alone.
Got to have that coffee, girl.